Hi there guys, hope you're all okay. Just thought I'd pop on a little video now. Instead of our normal weekly roundup, just go into a bit more depth of the program that we're going to be entering now. So the program is called Gauge. The reason why I've called it Gauge is because we're going to be almost turning the gauge up or down in intensity throughout the sessions. So with our main strength focus of the squat, the deadlift and the press, in those sessions, we're going to be starting most intense, moderate, and then at least intense but high volume. So the volume and the intensity is going to switch between the three sections. So for example, on the barbell sessions, let's think of a scale. We've got 10 being the most intense and least volume, and number 1 being the most volume and least intensity. We're going to work 3 sections within that. So that top section of the beginning is going to be something explosive but low volume. Something in the middle, which is going to be our barbell, is going to be a classic 5x5, which hits that range of not only 5 on the scale, but 5 reps and 5 sets. So it's moderate in volume and intensity, heavyweight, and it ticks what we want, which is to be a good strength bias program. And then near the bottom, we're going to hit some accessory or some some dumbbell or kettlebell moves that are going to work alongside and complement the barbell that we've just done, and that's going to be at high volume, lower intensity than the other 2. So that's where the gauge of the scale comes in, and you're going to hit that 3 times a week. The other session is going to be our fitness sort of cardio focused session. We're not going to have this as a test or a marker. The reason being because I feel like if we had 4 tests in the week, it can be a bit much. And I know that for whatever reason, when it comes to like test week, people sort of absent or missing or away, and we don't want to put too much pressure on them hitting too many days to get it in. So there is still purpose for the CV, but it will be probably later on down the line another program where we carry over the benefits into that, where we will then mark it. But like I said, there is purpose. The CV session will go almost in the opposite. So it'll go least intense to most intense in that order instead. So how we're going to separate it all up is going to do a controlled EMOM, which is going to be that steadier pace, an AMRAP, which is going to be a little bit more intense, but still focusing on consistency. And then it's going to be all out with a massive intensity, short period of time at the end. Okay? And that's how it's going to run. And that's where that gauge comes in, turning that dial up or down in intensity. I think that's it. I don't want to go into too much specifically on what we're doing every single week because that will come out. But that's what we're hitting. We're hitting strength bias with the press, the deadlift and the squat, and then we have got a CV, but it's not a test, but it's still important. Again, working those intensities. So what we're basically going to be doing is we're going to get your body so used to changing up and down in pacings and intensity, not only with CV, but also with weight and load as well. Super. I hope that gives you a good insight to what we're coming on, why we're doing it, and the reason behind the name of it, all that type of stuff. I hope there's a load of answers tick there. So can't wait to see you next week. Get booked in, especially for Monday, Wednesday or Friday for those barbell markers. Thanks guys.